Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a video that I personally like to watch, so I thought I would share it with you guys as well. It is none other than the YouTube/Instagram made me buy it type of video. So let's get started because we have super a lot of things to go through. Let's start with foundations. The Loreal Infallible 24 Hour Stay Fresh Foundation. I love this and I always use this in my drugstore makeup tutorials because it is not only super good, it's very full coverage, it is lightweight, it doesn't cake, it's matte finish. At the same time, I have super dry skin and it doesn't flake up on my skin. So everybody says this is a very good drugstore foundation. Yes, I would recommend this. Then I have with me here the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I wouldn't lie, I caved in after seeing like Zoella rave about this so many years ago. And this is actually my third bottle and I purchased every single bottle with my money. So you guys know I love this. Especially if you have dry skin, this is amazing. It is so light. It's medium coverage but gives you a very skin-like texture. It gives you a glow but it's not too dewy. It doesn't make you look oily. I'm in the shade Fiji and I think this is a perfect shade for me, so I love it. Another foundation that Instagram and YouTube was like highly raved about is this Gigi Hadid Maybelline foundation. You guys know that I love it. I don't think I need to say any more about this. I super love it. It's like your second skin and I love the packaging. I like Gigi Hadid as well, so I thought why not? I'll include this inside here. Definitely recommend it. Very good. Another foundation is the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I didn't bring today, but you guys can see the first impressions in the description box below because I filmed one for you guys. And for that foundation, I thought it was actually really worth the hype. It has 40 shades, which is incredible. It is also extremely light and thin in texture, but very full coverage. And if you are someone that likes matte foundations, really you have to try that. It is quite affordable. I love the packaging. I love how beautiful it looks on the skin. Very flawless. Yeah, I love it. It's really worth the hype. Then we have these Fenty Beauty Matchsticks. So they come in like this kind of form, looks like a hexagon where it's like contour and highlight sticks. Personally, I didn't really like these because they are pretty hard to blend. So I wouldn't repurchase them because I felt that they are not very easy to blend, number one, and I generally am not a fan of like this kind of stick stuff because I will have to have a separate puff or even use my fingers to blend them out, which I don't really like. So yeah, personally, these are not for me. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This is the 3 shimmering powder ones. I love this and it was because of this video that I kind of remembered that I had this in my collection and I used it today. I love it. They call them dim light, incandescent light and radiant light. I feel that all these names really truly depict what it does for your skin. It gives you that really glow from within kind of look. You don't see glitter bits in your face. It just gives you that look as if like a light source is shining on your face and you're just naturally born with such good skin. This is very pricey, but I would say it's very worth it because I've had it with me for about 2.5 years already and I'm still not even halfway there. It's worth it, super worth it. Then we have this. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette that YouTube was like super all the rave about. And when it first came to Sephora in Singapore, I just immediately went to get it because everyone said it was so good. But honestly, I was really quite disappointed. The formula is good, it's buttery, it's creamy, but I feel that for Asian skin tones, it's not super suitable because most of the time you'll only use this shade over here. These two shades are too dark and too orangey. This is okay. This shade is kind of just nice for me, but I feel that it's so pigmented to the point that it's a bit muddy on my skin. All these highlighting powders, like they are matte, so I don't actually use them a lot and I don't really see a use for them. So yeah, in all, I felt that it was quite a waste of money for me. I very much prefer my Hoola bronzer over this because it's not very easy to carry around as well. It's not practical, especially if I'm only using one shade from this palette. Speaking of which, I also have the Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you watch YouTube, you would know that this is such a cult favorite by millions of people. And like everyone else, I heard about a Hoola bronzer on YouTube and I flew to buy it because everyone said it was like the best bronzer ever. And I really can't agree more because I literally have been using the Hoola bronzer like since I was 18. I literally saved up all of my money to buy like a Hoola bronzer and I would use it very sparingly. It's so precious to me. And today, still is my cult favorite. Super worth the hype. Then we have this. This is the Merry Luminizer highlighter from the Balm. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was kind of all the rage on YouTube about 2 years ago when highlighting started becoming very, very popular. And till today, I still think that this is one of the most blinging highlight that you can find apart from the Becca, Shimmering, Perfector and Opal. I feel that this is very, very similar to that and I still love it and I think it's still worth the hype. Recommend it. Then we have the Becca, Shimmering, Perfector in Opal. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of it. Mine shattered and I got the small one. It looks like this now. It's almost as good as nothing, but this is basically a highlighting powder that is super blinging, just like the Merry Luminizer highlight, and I really love it. Just a little bit goes a very long way, and especially if you're looking for that like popping, blinding highlight, this is the one to go for and I would recommend it. Then we have NARS Orgasm Blush. When we think of NARS, literally the first thing that comes to my mind is Orgasm Blush because like from maybe 10 years ago, I keep hearing like NARS Orgasm, NARS Orgasm, like it is the blush that suits every skin tone and blah blah blah. And finally, I got my hands on it. It is very beautiful. Like they said, all skin tone can use kind of blush. It is peachy pink with gold shimmers inside. I personally love the color and I agree that you can definitely use it on every skin tone. But personally, I feel that after NARS Orgasm came out, a lot of other brands also came out with similar shades and some of them are even more long lasting, more pigmented and definitely cheaper than this. So yeah, I would say yes, in the past it was very worth the hype and it still is worth the money, but there are many better and cheaper alternatives out there which you can definitely check it out. Then we have here Laura Mercier Loose Powder. I told you this video is going to be very long, but anyway, this is the Laura Mercier Loose Powder which I love. I bought it because I think Tanya Burr kept talking about it and I literally went and splurged the money to buy one. Until now, I'm still using it and till today, I think it's still the best loose setting powder out there, especially if you like to do the baking technique. This powder is so fine, it is translucent. Yeah, I just feel that this one controls oil the best as well. So definitely worth the hype. Anybody remember the time when MAC lipsticks were such a huge hit? So this shade is called Brave and you can see it's so used that it's like literally blunt because I still use it today. I think I've had this lipstick for like 4 years. I don't know if it's like a good idea to be using it after so long, but I still do. This is a very gorgeous shade of nude on my skin tone. I think MAC lipsticks are really all-time classics. They are just timeless and every girl should own at least one MAC lipstick in their collection. Then we also have the Pony Effect lipstick. So this one wasn't super huge on YouTube, but I included it in this video because Pony Effect is a brand by Pony, which I super love. This Korean YouTuber that I really, really look up to because she has amazing skills. So with that, I went to buy this because she kind of used this lipstick in a lot of her tutorials. But personally, I felt that this lipstick is very, very overpriced and it was quite a product that was not really worth the hype simply because it's just like a normal lip tint that many other brands also produce. So brands like Etude House or Innisfree also produce the same kind of thing. Yeah, so it's not worth the hype. Then let's not forget the Kylie Cosmetics lipstick. She was kind of like the first, apart from Colourpop, to come up with a liquid lipstick. All these sold like hotcakes and everyone was reviewing them. Some had good reviews, some had bad reviews. Personally, for me, I joined the bandwagon pretty late into the game and I thought it was amazing. Like, it was really good, pigmented, liquidy, creamy. The only thing about liquid lipsticks is that it's too drying for my skin. I mean my lips. So yeah, I haven't really reached for this ever since I got it because it's a bit too dry. Then we have MAC Fix Plus. In the past, I always thought of MAC Fix Plus as a really amazing setting spray. You can also use it to like, you know, wet your brush and put in like glitter eyeshadow. It's gonna be super pigmented and stuff. I always thought of it as a gimmick because it looked like just water to me, to be honest, until I finally tried it myself and I super love it. Not really as a medium for eyeshadow, but rather as a moisturizing spray because my skin is dry. Sometimes throughout the day, I get like weird like patchiness in my foundation. Just a spritz of this and that goes away, and it just totally melts your makeup and make it look as good as new, and it gives you that very natural dewy finish, which I super love. Last but not least, the Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. Here I have with me the Naked Heat. I actually also own Naked 2 and 3. Definitely all of them are super worth the hype for me, which is why I just brought one, because all of the colors are so complementary and so beautiful. Naked 2 was more of like gunmetal silver color. Naked 3 was more rose gold. Naked Heat, like the name says, it's very warm. It reminds me of sunset, sunrise. Yeah, just a lot of browns, a lot of reds. And I love the quality of Urban Decay shadows. They are just top notch, easy to blend, really good quality shadows that can last you super long. I think one eyeshadow palette can last me like 10 years, no joke. They are definitely worth the hype. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what are the makeup products that YouTube and Instagram made you buy and whether or not you like them. Talk to me in the comments box down below, and don't forget to subscribe, join the fam, hit the notifications button if you want to stay updated as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye!